Welcome to another edition of 2-Year-Olds in Training. I'm Harold Howe, and we're here at Mohawk Racetrack with Blair Burgess, who's brought out a slew for us. How many in total you got in work this winter, Blair?
Babies, 30 babies.
30 babies. Well, we got a few of them to see today. We've started off with a set of fillies. Let's start off with I Like Ya, an Arbro Deuce that came out of Forest City for, you thought, around 9,000.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. It's all blur now, I guess. But she's out of an Arts Place mare, and she's done everything right so far. I'm kind of pleased with her. She gets a little bit hyperactive. You got to settle her down sometimes, but as long as we keep her quiet, she does it easily.
And this crew worked today in 19.
Yes, all the pacing. My pacing fillies have all been there in the sort of the high teens.
Okay. We've got another Arbro Deuce called Blue Deuce.
She's a homebred.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a homebred of a mare called Blue Mist. And I'm trying to think what Blue Mist is, but I think Blue Mist is a life sign. I'm not absolutely certain. I'll have to look her up. But anyway, she's a homebred. She's kind of small, but she's doing everything right too. You know, maybe make a grass rooter.
Good. And then there was a tell-all that you stole out of Lexington, $2,500. Special news that you kind of like about.
She's actually very well bred. She's a little bit. She's maternally inbred because she's got golden miss on both sides of the family, tell-all and on the dam side. And she was only $2,500. She's a pretty filly. I bought her from Brittany Farms. You know, tell-all with the New Jersey situation wasn't a very popular entity last fall, and so we got her cheaply. But she's perfectly conformed. She's done everything right. She went 18 very handily today, and she has a maternal family that she could do anything.
Right. And then we had an American Ideal filly that had a little mishap today, broke a hobble. So Long My Love was 20,000 out of Lexington.
Yeah, she's also all right. She's a little bit of a daisy cutter up front. I'm not totally pleased with her gait, so I don't know how far she'll take me. I don't mind her, but I don't love her.
We all dated girls like that. Okay, second set, we had a Some Beach Somewhere called Finish for 65,000 out of Lexington. Obviously, everybody's really curious about the beaches. How do you feel about your guy?
I have two of them. I didn't pay much for the other one. I only paid $10,000 for the other one. But this guy, we stepped up a little bit and we paid $65,000. He came out of, trying to remember exactly. I think he was raised at White Birch. And he's also got a tremendous. Well, I don't think Beach got any bad mares, so he's got a very nice maternal family, and he's stocky, but he's very strong and very fast. I didn't like him as much in the middle of the winter. He paddled a little bit, but it seems like the faster he goes, the more efficient his gait gets.
We were there in 18 today.
218 he went today, and he's easy there. He made a little skip turning for home just because he was a little hyperactive, but he finished right up with them, and I think he'll be a nice colt. I staked him like he was a nice colt.
Good. Okay, and then an $8,000 purchase out of Forest City, another Arbro Deuce called Deuce is Loose.
Yeah, he's been right there in the top set. You know, maybe pedigree-wise we wouldn't expect him to be, but he really did nothing wrong. I've staked him a little bit more than just sire stakes, and you know I like him so far.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, you have a bias with Arbro Deuce. You got another one here called Mystic Deuce, who is a brother to Mystic Desire, 15,000 out of Harrisburg.
Yeah, he's out of an Artist Cape mare called Can Festival, who already had a good horse by the name of Mystic Desire, made about 800,000, and this is his half brother. And he also has done nothing wrong. You know, I staked him mostly sire stakes, a couple other things in addition to it, but those two Deuce colts have been right there in my top set.
And in the next set, the pick of the litter in my mind, if you don't like horses, you just don't like this guy. On the track, he's so much presence. He's a glide master, excuse me, Magna Cum Deo, 16,000 out of Lexington.
Yeah, Dancer's Victory Mare, I believe. I should have gone back and checked some of these pedigrees out before I talked to you. But anyway, Dancer's Victory Mare, raised at Dio Valente Farm. He was a flashy video colt in this. That's one reason we bought him. I guess I hate to buy a horse for that reason, but he stood correctly and he did have a really nice yearling video, so that drew our attention to him. And I'm obviously got a Glide Master bias, but he's really been one of my better training 2-year-olds all along.
He slides across the track really nice.
Yeah, he does. And we went 24 this morning, and that's the way he's been all along. Every time I ask him to go ahead, he responds.
All right, and then we had Clever Guy, another Glide Master, picked him up for just $6,000 at Lexington.
Yeah, he's a cheap colt, but and he paddles a little bit, which I don't always like in a trotter. But really, he didn't keep up as well today. But generally, I don't mind him for a cheap colt. He's really hasn't made a lot of mistakes.
Right. And then finally, there was a homebred filly for Brittany Farms called Passageway in Angus Hall, and she made a skip today. But when she did come down, gee, she traveled nice.
She is. She's been a nice filly all along. Figures you were here with the camera today, and she had a bad day. But and I think we had a can't see back on her. I should have had the blinds on her today. I think she would have paid more attention.
Boy, she moves nice.
But she is. She's
big stride.
She's slick. She's a first foal, I believe, at a good mare of Brittany's called Glide Path, and she's a homebred of theirs, and she really also has not done a whole lot wrong. And I've been once before with her in the low 20s, but today was just a bad hair day.
Happens. Well, listen, thanks very much. You got more to do, and good luck in the weeks ahead.
Thanks a lot, Harold.
Harold Howe with Blair Burgess, 2-year-olds in training.